attacking Apostle Johnson Suleiman. Everyone. This one is saying no, this one is saying this one is saying that. And the funny part of it, they can listen to a small part of a message, carry it out of context. Let's say they had listened to the whole message and they still didn't understand it, and then they come out to oppose their ignorance. Ignorance, you never know. Let's not excuse that. Ignorance of law is no excuse. You cannot just move around, just attack someone who is stood for the church and stood for defending preachers everywhere. No matter he did not know no one, he would defend. Then all of a sudden, everyone's like, no, what Johnson Suleiman is saying is not correct. Hey. This is not your job. Your job is for your congregants. That's why they remain 200. Because your congregation, you don't know what to tell them. Do you even know the people who are opposing me for miracle money, how many people they have in their church? You don't know. That's why you think they are big. Because they stand there and say things. They are only big on social media. They are real churches, very small congregation. Why? Because they are preaching to another congregation. That's why their own never grow. You can't grow on social media and you have no work on the ground and still be a man of God. You can be called by God, but you have misused your talents and your giftings and your power. When fire begins to come, preachers will be against each other because there is a wicked fire. One will say this miracle is not real. Why? If it's not real, shut up. Do the real one. I can't. So you have not. Do you know how to study the real thing? Do you know how to study counterfeits? To know what this one is a counterfeit, you need to study the real. Produce the real miracle money, then you oppose the fake one. You can't do that one. So you give reasons and scriptures that you turn around upside down and abuse so that it means what you want it to mean, so that you oppose it. As if miracle money is all we do here. Do you know there are people who have been raised from the dead? They are still among us. Extreme miracle, crazy ones happening here. Why is it happening like this? And you think our only miracle is one. And meanwhile, you have failed all the other ones we have done by the hand of God. You failed. Yet the Bible says the miracles of an apostle were wrought among you. Paul says the miracles. That means there are levels of miracles that apostles should do. We have not seen them. We've just seen your mouth utter. And Suleiman is producing miracles. And you who says you're an apostle, you're not producing one. But you fight and fight and fight. Someone said, do you see Johnson Suleiman was talking about you? We had already discussed. There is someone who is saying this, who is saying this. I said, no, you need to correct it. Maybe you tell your church you do this. And he tells me, no, there's this. So when you see him say something, we've already discussed something. He doesn't need to run everything he says with me, and I don't need to run everything I say with him. But the reality is, I would know when he's against me. And if you are waiting for Johnson Suleiman and Angel to be enemies, you die. You will die very quick. You will be an old man. Because this person here, this one, is taking a new 10. See this good news? After the good news, find me and see if you are still seeing the same man. This good news we are doing now, this week. The moment it ends, man the bomb. Let's see if you are still talking to the same person. I promise you. We are journeying higher in the spirit. John Wesley. How many know John Wesley? John Wesley was 80 years old. And he came out in an interview declaring. They asked him, how many times do you pray? He said, since the time when I was 20 years old, I prayed every day at 4 a.m. 80 years old, never missed 4 a.m. prayer. 8 years. Guess what shocked me? It's not even that. He said, now I'm 85, my body is failing me, so I can't wake up at 4 a.m. anymore. I'm now doing 4:30. I knew I was speaking to the wrong crowd. Let me speak to those around the world. You are 30, you can't do 2 minutes. An 85-year-old is complaining that things are very difficult nowadays. Are you still doing the same hours? Yes, but waking up now at 85. You are complaining you are 20. Somebody from the age of 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 30, 40, 50, 60, 72, 80 years. 4 a.m. Pa ratakabaya marita kachokama. Why am I telling you this? So in the realm of the spirit, we are journeying. Are you getting this? We are journeying in the spirit. We are journeying. It's a journey you make in the realm of the spirit. So you are like moving in the realm of the spirit. It's a journey. You understand when I say journey? I'm talking about you move from one location. And sometimes we reach gradients in the spirit. Give me that chair. Thank you, son. Sometimes we reach gradients in the spirit. You know, in these gradients, you might even choose to sit down. Have you ever seen that sometimes you walk just 1 minute like this and you feel no. It's now time for me to sit and just pray while I'm sitting down like this. People don't know why. Because it's a gradient in the spirit. You have reached an uphill. And there are battles you need to surmount. You need to conquer some battles. So you are too heavy. Sometimes you wonder, some young people here, you laugh at them. They'll be like, ratabababa. All of a sudden they grab a chair. Rakabaya, retabayaba, matabaya, zekebeyatada. Why? You think it's a joke? No, sir. I'm feeling too light. I might be taken up there. No. Marekabaya, zezepetebe, rekamakaya, mesupretetelebaya. I know what I'm doing. I'm feeling too light in the spirit. I'm buoyant in the spirit. And I just need to wait.